All right. Overall energy for this read, Spirit. One more message, please. All right, let's see. Overall energy, please. Hold up one second, y'all. Okay. I'm turning it back on to see if they leave me alone. If not, I'm going to turn it back off. But it really does help the light. So I do prefer that it's on. But okay, so we're getting Baphomet. That's not good. That's the Magician in the upright, actually. So this is good. Never mind. Okay, so the Magician in the upright. This is the Master Manifestor. Somebody that gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with the divine. So that could be a significant message for somebody. Maybe throughout this experience or whatever we're about to read on, maybe you connected with the divine. Maybe you're a Master Manifestor. Somebody here could be creative or very like intellectual. So we're getting the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So apparently you're manifesting what you're manifesting anyway, and you set down some kind of a burden. So that means that whatever decision somebody made was a bad one. I feel like they didn't expect that to happen. They weren't counting on that. I feel like this is somebody that's arrogant and entitled. They maybe thought that you would chase them, or they maybe thought that they'd be able to like have an access point still with you. But because you were more than okay with just setting them down like a bad habit, now they feel like they made the wrong decision. Okay? The number 22 could be significant. As well as 5, maybe 522, 252, or 225 area code could be significant. Life path 5 or 4, May 22nd could be significant. Somebody could be born on the 5th or the 22nd. Let's see. Slowly but surely, okay. So something is very slow, like a turtle. Because somebody keeps complaining. And so that's why somebody hasn't relieved some kind of pressure, or they feel pressured. But they need to imagine outside of that. And they need to maybe get a new environment then, or let's see. All right, guys. What is going on here? Ooh. Yeah, it's like somebody took too long. They sat on a decision because of their toxic mother figure or a toxic matriarch energy that constantly complains and like talks somebody out of doing what they actually want to do, maybe. Or yeah, that's what I'm getting. Well, that certainly sucks. Now the universe has made a decision for somebody, it looks like. What is the... Somebody might be releasing something, or something's being revealed about why somebody wouldn't make a decision, or... Yeah. And how the challenge is somebody fought for their happiness. They fought for their dreams, their contentness. Like, what makes them happy, their wish fulfillment. That's why they put boundaries up, to protect that. To protect their peace and their happiness. So... the current situation is, by the way, somebody could be born in 1979 or 1997. Don't have to be, but it could be significant. Also, angel number 222 could be significant. Or February 22nd. So it looks like some kind of decision has been made, or somebody doesn't feel stuck anymore. The problem is how to fight for their happiness or set boundaries for their happiness. So somebody knows what they want to do. They're making plans. But thanks so much for the follow, love. Welcome to the Soul Tribe. But the problem is like fighting for their happiness, asserting control, like holding their position. So maybe this is somebody who needs to practice boundaries. You know, like maybe this is somebody who's a little intimidated by that, or maybe they didn't know what made them happy in the past. Maybe they know now. Okay, deep down, they're very burdened by this. Yeah, they feel double confirmation, extremely overwhelmed. Okay. September 10th, September 7th could be significant. July 9th, July 10th, July 2nd, February 9th, 10th, and 7th could be significant. In the past, somebody was a player. Yeah, they took initiative to go be a player and be out in the streets, y'all. Okay, Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who has like no purpose. Like they get distracted easily. So they broke their own heart. They literally took initiative to go do this, and it ended up breaking your heart, breaking their heart. Like, and there could have been like a block in communication, or they could be going through a bad backfire right now, getting some bad news. All right, what's the strength? The strength is you returning to, or them returning to a better headspace and manifesting what they truly want and desire. Yeah, you have straight. This, I feel like this could be your energy. So let's go with that. You had to deal with a player in the past who you needed to feel like you needed to put boundaries up against and fight for your happiness against, which it should be the opposite. Like you should be fighting together for that. But like now somebody's very burdened because you're returning to joy. You have hope in your life still again. You know, they might want to restore something with you because you're a master manifester and you have all the strength. They left you in a bad situation though. So yeah, because of their mother or their or they gave an offer to a toxic matriarch, a Taurus or Libra, or somebody that's just like not nurturing, unfaithful, unreliable, a false leader, a narcissist. Okay. The strength here would be for somebody to get back to a better headspace, to restore a relationship in whatever way that they can, because they made a huge mess here, and to manifest hope after sorrow in some way. Yeah, somebody could have been non-committal or dealing with maybe like a Taurus here. In the near future, a crushing betrayal. Because somebody's not moving forward with somebody, or they're not coming towards someone. They don't want to expand with somebody anymore. They're going to leave something incomplete. But that's not right. They need to end that cycle indefinitely. Otherwise, they haven't learned anything. Something's a lie about why somebody traveled or left, or why they went towards who they went towards, or they went towards. Yeah, something's a lie. Something what could have been like an abuse of power. In the near future, there's going to be a betrayal here. A destruction, like a permanent ending. Because the moment has passed, because the decision has been made. There's no more stalemate, there's no more deadlock, because you're manifesting something, or because of what you're manifesting. All right, what's the advice here? That somebody here, what makes them happy is being selfish and corrupt. And that's what the Tower is. That's the truth. That's the revelation. This person has this is a dysfunctional family member, or their family is just, they come from a dysfunctional family dynamic. And they want to give towards, and they're manifesting towards somebody that doesn't want a family. That's what they want to give towards. But they didn't trust their better judgment because you're a magician, or because what you're manifesting actually comes true, and somebody was in their ego. In the environment, yeah, there's a breakup currently in the environment, and it's very burdensome, potentially with a water sign feminine, or You see them, you knew this was going to happen, you could have intuited this, but they can't come towards you. This King of Wands in the reverse, it could be a feminine that is a water sign or an earth sign, or a masculine, fiery energy involved. Yeah, somebody's embarrassed. It's like you are looking at somebody that's having a fall from grace. And it's like there's somebody here that wants to hold on to something, and you're staring at their greed. I feel like this person has like a greed demon or something, the demon of gluttony or something like that. And it's like, or there could be another feminine water sign that's looking at somebody like, what the hell? I thought you were done with the collective. Now you want to hold on to them? Wow, they're right. You must be greedy. Something's off with this, you know? Yeah, they want to make you... They want to collapse whatever they've been investing in, take initiative towards you, and make you some kind of offer or some kind of romantic gesture. But this person, no, this is a misaligned collaboration. They have too many secrets. They're still hiding why there was this conflict with the star. They're hiding why they didn't really actually work with you. They're hiding the fact that they were the one that was childish. They were the one that was playing two sides, disingenuous and lying. Yeah. This person's idea of peace is getting away with their love bombing, their illusions, their fantasies. And it's like, you left a love bomber is the story here. That's what happened. You left a non-committal, emotionally manipulative fantasist, okay, is what you did. That's what I'm seeing. You view this person as a heavy burden and a very unhealthy choice in love. Hopes and or fears. King of Cups. It's like you hoped that somebody was this, but they're actually this. Like, or they got played by somebody. I don't know. Somebody, depending on who's reading this, is somebody's either afraid or hopeful to be a King of Cups after being a player. You're an Empress. Some of you could be a mother, or you literally detach after you found out what they did, after you caught them in their emotional manipulation, their lies, their scam, their connery, their falsehood, their flattery, their love bombing, their lack of the whole truth. After you caught them in that, it's like you detached, you unbound yourself from the situation because you're an Empress. So you broke the chains that bound you to the devil energy that they were bringing into your life. What's the possible outcome? Good for you. Yeah. That them rekindling something with a third party literally is a whole bunch of misfortune for them. Bad karma. Meanwhile, you're going to be in this energy because you fought for it. You were your own knight in shining armor. Sorry, guys. I blew the fly away off my phone. So yeah, you got out of your shell once you had this new perspective and you fought for yourself. You fought for your financial stability and your independence. They should do the same. Yeah, you've always been giving. You've always been kind. And it's like, unless somebody doesn't love themselves, you got to ask yourself, why the hell would they give to a toxic, addictive behavior third party or toxic friendship group instead of giving to a 9 of Pentacles energy? That really is telling. Like, so if they tried to say something was your fault or that you were the problem, no, honey, you're not. You're not. They are toxic. They want toxic. And they didn't appreciate or give toward, this is what they give to. And make it make sense. They give to Black Widows. They give to Femme Fatales. They give to women that are insecure and don't love themselves, that are financially codependent. That's who they give to. And that says a lot about who you're dealing with. Because if they actually love themselves and they valued women and they valued healthy relationships, they would have given to a healthy person like you. Not this. Not to mention, Yeah, this is like a gold digger energy or an opportunist energy. Yeah, scattered, pessimistic energy with very rigid and flexible thinking. And a lot of misfortune. They went against the wheel. This is bad karma that they have to pay off. They failed. They resisted beneficial change in their life. So they need to contend with themselves as to why they find themselves where they are. Basically, is what I'm getting. It is sad, but it's not. It's no more tears. They can cry their own tears. It's like it's sad for a minute, but yeah, you're not going to be sad enough to make room for this in your life because this is ridiculous. Somebody can't pretend to be a king of cups when they're a player, or it's like they might have gotten played, but it's like they're also an emotional, manipulative little liar. So it's like the player got played, y'all, is what I'm getting. This is their karma. Literally, this is their karma for pretending to be a king of cups and actually being a knight of wands in the reverse. An unhealthy, toxic lover. Like, yeah, period. So, with these toxic friends, toxic third parties, ew. Anyway, strongest energies. We're getting Mars in Scorpio, Mercury in Cancer. We're getting Gemini, Sun. We're getting Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio, Libra energy, Sagittarius energy, Mars in Leo, Saturn in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Pisces, Mars in Pisces, Taurus, Aries energy, more Aries energy, Moon in Libra, and Mercury in Virgo could be significant. So yeah, y'all, that completes the last energy check.